Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Pz.Kpfw B2740F. It's a German Tier 4 premium heavy tank. In fact, it's the first heavy tank in the German tech tree. And this one is on the north spawn of Mountain Pass under the command of Town Terrier of Philo 2. And we're off. Well, it's armed with a 4.7 centimeter gun, but the original Char B1, there was 161 of those captured, had a 75mm gun in the hull. And you can see here that the Germans actually removed that gun and just mounted the 47mm French gun that had on top in the turret. They actually also mounted two hatches, one on top and one at the back. Normally the French tanks would have just the one at the back to allow the commander to sit outside the tank whilst it was driving along and spot the enemy. The Germans thought, no, we'll put another turret in there, and another cupola rather, and they put that one on top, and unfortunately that is a weak point. So we've spotted the first enemy. It's a Panzer IIIe. We fire around him. We're firing standard AP. No APCR, but we do carry a large amount of HE, and that's good actually, because HE can be just as deadly. Most players tend to play this with APCR, and they burn through a huge amount of credits, but they do a lot of damage with the APCR. And you can see he's got a few teammates with him. Oh, enemy turned up above. It's the M15. That's the Italian Tier 3 medium. And he put that shell straight through his armour. And 14 TP, which is the Polish one. And he fires around and gets a hit. And you can hear those rounds bouncing off the hull. And, oh, tries to get around on that T56, but he was just too fast. P2640 bounced off the armour. Okay, well, we're not going to get through the armour of the P26 unless we fire HE. Yep, we're not going to get through him. His armor's angled from this direction, and he's just too far away, so the penetration of the AP is reduced at distance. We can get through the armor of the 14 TP and the M15, but we can't get through the P26. Of course, the P26 is also Tier 4, and they've lost their 14 TP. Is that an enemy tank? No, that was one of ours, the Panzer 1C. I think he was chasing an enemy tank, a Locust. Okay, so we're going to move ahead, and we found another Panzer B2. Okay, now he's firing APCR, you can see. And we got that round through with standard AP. Going for the weak points in the turret. Didn't get through there, but that one did, and he's killed him. So despite the fact that that Panzer B2 fired APCR at us, two of the rounds did penetrate, but the other two bounced, and we're now off again. Now the Panzer B2, the Char B1 tank as it was pretty devastating during the first early opening period of the Second World War, because the German tanks had terrible trouble trying to penetrate this tank. In fact, whoa, went into a rock there. Driving. Yep. They had terrible trouble trying to penetrate it. In fact, in one particular battle, a battle of Stone, one Char B2 actually had 140 hits. Oh my god, what's going on there? It's a Sturmpanzer 2, and a Vespa's just kicked him off the top of the rock. Well, the Vespa's going to pay for it because he's getting hit. And one more shot should kill him. And it does. Now, what's happened to that poor Sturmpanzer? Well, I think he's out the game because he's trapped there. And now he's gone. He's dead. And that's 2 kills. So that is a Pz.Kpfw. Well, at the Battle of Stone, there was 140 hits on the hull of a Char B1. And they didn't penetrate it. And the tank conquered all of the German Panzer IIIs and Panzer IVs that were sent to attack it. You can see the rounds that went through there, the APCR One went through one of the weak points near that observation port for the driver, and the other one went through the turret near the mantlet, which obviously is a weak point, but the cupola is the biggest weak point. Okay, we've reached the enemy cap area. There are still 4 enemies out there. We've killed the Arty, but there is still a few around the corner, and one of them's a Covenanter, and he has a rather dangerous 40mm gun with an automatic cannon. Now, if he's still there, he was seen there a short while ago, and we're going up over the top. Oh, there's only 3 now. We've destroyed an M3 light. There's the Covenanter. 1 round in. And yes, he is firing the cannon, but we angled there, and he bounced those rounds. There's the MTLS. We can get rounds through him, and he's out the game. And, oh, that's over-angled. So the Covenanter... Oh, my God, we penetrated the P26. It must have been the distance that was the problem. But we're going after that Covenanter with his automatic cannon. And we just need to keep angling. And he is getting through. But one more shot, and he's got him! And that's 5 kills and wins the game. Brilliant play there by Town Terrier. That was fun. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Oh, it's a second-class tanker for Town Terrier in the Panzer P2. In fact, this is the first second-class he's got because it's got the reef underneath, which means that it's the first time. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills, he got 5, a shell proof for blocking more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a master gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating hits in a row, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly, but best of all, he picked up a steel wall during that battle. He received at least 11 hits. The amount of blocked damage block was at least 1,000 hit points, or the damage or block damage was at least 1,000 hit points, and he survived the battle, and he did so with a win rate of 4013. So super Unicom standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. Highest damage. He didn't qualify for the high caliber because it was just under 1,000 hit points. You need that in order to get the high caliber. But 939 hit points. It's nearly double the highest score on the enemy team, which is their MTLS, which Town Terrier dispatched very quickly and very easily with just 2 shots. 500 hit points he managed to get. Then we've got the SU5 on our team who managed to get 477, and finally the 14TP who managed 406. Town Terrier got the highest number of kills. He got 5. There was a bunch of tanks that managed to get 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, he got the highest amount again, 901 base XP, followed by the 14TP of 506. We look at detail report. We can see he fired 33 rounds of standard AP ammunition. He didn't fire the HE at all. I don't think he needed to in this battle. He didn't need to fire APCR at all because he got the penetration. He got 27 direct hits, 20 penetrations, and 939 hit points of damage, of which 50 hit points was a distance of more than 300 meters. He received 20 hits from the enemy. 5 of them were penetrations. 15 were non-penetrations, and he blocked damage of 754 hit points during that battle. That's a pretty astonishing amount, considering as well that he only has a very small number of hit points in his actual vehicle. I believe in actual fact it's 400 hit points on this vehicle. So to take 754 and survive the damage that was dealt to him, and that Covenanter was getting those rounds through his hull, so he was aiming for the right spots and getting penetrations. So it was a really good end to the battle. 2 vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 destroyed, damage assistance of 111 hit points during that battle. He earned 31,175 credits on a premium count, got 15,588 for mission completion, so his total came to 46,763, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he took away 41,976 credits. He received 1 bond for the steel wall. He also picked up 1,351 XP times 4, and also picked up a mission completion of 676 and a premium vehicle amount of 676, meaning he took away 6,758 experience points altogether for that battle. So his crew skills are going to jump considerably. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.